Today we'll discuss about the eclipse. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, like, share and comment. Okay, let us start. Eclipse occurs when one celestial body moves into the shadow cast by another celestial body. Okay. On Earth we witness the two types of eclipses. One is solar eclipse, another one is lunar eclipse. First we'll see the solar eclipse. The solar eclipse occurs when the moon comes between the sun and earth and blocks the sunlight. Okay, and there are four types of the solar eclipse. One is total solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse, annular solar eclipse and hybrid solar eclipse. First we'll see what is total solar eclipse. The total solar eclipse occurs when the sun, moon and earth are aligned in a straight line and the moon completely covers the sun. Here the complete central portion is covered by the moon. During this total solar eclipse, the sun's corona or outer atmosphere is only visible. This one. During this time, the day will be dark as like night. Next we'll see partial solar eclipse. In this, the alignment of the sun, moon and earth is such that moon covers only a part of the sun. You can see the image here. Moon is covered only a portion of the sun. This is sun and here covered portion it is. The partial solar eclipse are more common than that of the total or annular solar eclipse and can be observed from a wider geographical area. Next we'll see annular solar eclipse. It happens when the moon is farthest from the earth in its elliptical orbit and appear smaller than the sun. In this eclipse, moon passes directly between the earth and sun, but it doesn't completely covers the sun's disk. Instead, a ring of sunlight remains visible around the edges of the moon, creating a ring of fire effect. You can see in the image annular eclipse. Here, the edges of the sun is, the outer edge of the sun is visible as a ring. This one. Next we'll see hybrid solar eclipse. It is because surface is covered. Sometimes an eclipse can shift between the annular and the total as a moon's shadow moves across the globe. The solar eclipse is also known as the annular total eclipse. It is a rare type of the eclipse and that transition between the annular and a total solar eclipse along its path. Okay, next we'll see about the lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse occurs when the earth comes between the sun and the moon and the earth's shadow falls on the moon. There are three different types of lunar eclipse. One is total lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse and penumbral lunar eclipse. First we will see about the total lunar eclipse. A total lunar eclipse happens when the earth is positioned between the sun and the moon and casts a shadow on the latter. During this time, the entire moon enters the earth's umbra, means the central or the dark part of the shadow, and during this time moon appears reddish. It is also called as the blood moon. You can see the total lunar eclipse in this image. The entire moon enters the Earth's umbra. Next we'll see partial lunar eclipse. In this eclipse, only a part of the moon enters the Earth's umbra, causing the partial darkening of the moon. This umbra means, as I mentioned here, the dark part of the shadow. You can see in the image the partial lunar eclipse. Only a part of the moon enters the sun. Next we'll see the penumbral lunar eclipse. In this eclipse, the moon passes through the Earth's penumbral shadow. During this time, the moon travels through Earth's penumbra, or the faint outer part of its shadow. In this penumbral eclipse, the moon dims so lightly that it can be difficult to notice. You can see in the image penumbral eclipse. It is so dim and it is difficult to notice. Okay, that's all about the eclipse. I hope all of you have understood this topic. If this video helps you in any way, please subscribe, like, share and comment. Thank you.